Warning. Long update ahead. Here's the link to the previous post. Thanks to everyone who replied to my previous post. There were some mixed responses, with some people suggesting I insist on addressing it with her because she's hiding something, with others recommending I give her time to open up on her own. Ultimately I decided to sort of go for a combo of the two. Friday. When we were both done with work, we sat down and had a discussion. I told her that I could give her the space and time she needed till she was ready to talk to me about it, but I couldn't leave it unaddressed. She needed to acknowledge that there at least was something that she didn't feel ready to tell me, and that was fine, but she at least needed to acknowledge its existence, if only so I stopped feeling like I was going crazy. She started sobbing when I was done, and then she started explaining everything. Some background that I didn't mention in my previous post because it didn't really seem relevant is that my girlfriend has PCOD. One of the consequences of this is that she finds it very difficult to lose weight and has been insecure about her body for most of her life. About a year ago, completely of her own choice, I have always told her that she's beautiful to me no matter what her weight. She resolved to start losing weight, both for her health and to feel better about her body. She started going to the gym a couple times a week, and I was supportive and also cut out all my own junk food consumption in solidarity. Since the lockdown started and gyms shut, apparently she started slowly gaining some weight back due to stress eating and lack of exercise. I am ashamed to say I did not even notice that she was torturing herself over her weight all this while. She admitted that she stopped having sex because she was terrified I would stop finding her attractive after seeing her naked. I reassured her that I think she's gorgeous and attractive no matter what, and I tell her this every day, but she was afraid that would have changed once I saw the weight she had put on. The rest of the conversation consisted of me reassuring her that she's beautiful and her appreciating but not really believing me. After a bit, she asked me to change the topic, and I reluctantly agreed. We had a fairly quiet dinner. She was a little sad and relieved at the same time at having told me, I think. And I was busy scheming. The next morning before work I told her she looked lovely again, and she gave me a wan smile, like she appreciated it but didn't really believe me. But that was okay. I was gonna convince her. I asked her to pick up the groceries that evening because I was gonna have a meeting run late. The moment she left home, I got to work. I dug out some fairy lights and a bunch of candles from storage and started setting them up in the living room. Made a couple of playlists and charged the speaker. Snuck down to the florist and bought a giant bouquet. Some more background. I hate dancing because I suck massively at it, while my girlfriend loves it. She used to go dancing every month or two with her girlfriends before lockdown. I join in sometimes because it was worth how happy it made her, but she definitely missed it way more than me. So when she got back, naturally I greeted her with what were probably the most ridiculous dance moves in the history of mankind. I'm not gonna lie, folks. She laughed. She laughed a lot. She took a short video, and we both laughed while watching it later. My movement resembled a 5-year-old practicing kung fu more than it resembled dancing, and I had stuck a rose in my ear for maximum ridiculousness. Totally worth it, though. I have no idea how she ever thought she's ugly. Her smile is just so fucking radiant. We danced like idiots for a while before I switched to the slow dance playlist. It was definitely the happiest I'd seen her in a long time. I'd been a bad boyfriend and somehow missed how much she missed everything else. I should have done it months ago. I told her all this. Told her she's the most beautiful woman in my eyes and always will be. And yeah, we had sex. Last night was all about her. She needed to feel special and I had been missing that for too long. I offered to make dance nights a weekly thing afterwards. Kind of as a substitute for the workouts she's been missing, if she wants. She tore up a little. She knows how much I hate dancing. She told me that wasn't necessary. Apparently sex is just as much of a workout as dancing. And we have a lot of missed workouts to catch up on. I'm certainly not complaining. In all seriousness though, I'm gonna dip into my savings a little and order a home treadmill. She can't afford one right now because of college bills, so I'll surprise her with it. Smiley face. Thank you to everyone who helped me out with their advice. Edit. Oh wow, I am completely overwhelmed by the outpouring of love and support here. Thanks for all the awards. I just logged back into this account, but I promise I'm going to read each of the replies. One thing I saw pop up a couple of times that I just wanna reassure you guys about is that she's mentioned wanting a treadmill but not being able to afford one several times in the past, so I know she wants one. However, I figured that it's dumb to take the chance, and one surprise was good enough, and if there's anything this whole experience has taught me, it's the importance of communication. So I'm going to bring it up at dinner tonight that I comfortably have enough saved up to purchase a home workout machine. Since I saw cycles, ellipticals being mentioned, we'll figure out which one we want, and that I'd love to buy one for our home. For both of us to use. Thank you all so much once again for your advice. Edit 2. Rip me, lol, the comments are coming faster than I can read them now. There's no way for me to reply to every one of them, unfortunately. There are a lot of fantastic suggestions for diets, exercise machines, dance classes and everything in between, so thank you so much for all of them. She has a great endocrinologist, whose advice she will ultimately be following, but there are some great points to bring up with him. It is really touching and overwhelming to see all this support. Thank you all so much. Final edit. She loved the idea of getting some equipment to do our workouts at home together, so we're going to sit down and do our research tonight before picking the one we like most. We've gotten some fantastic advice here and we'll be looking at ellipticals, bikes, rowing machines, Just Dance on the Switch and a bunch of other stuff that you guys suggested. To all the people who commented to insist she's cheating on me because I'm a simp, LMAO, thank you for setting the exemplary standard for being macho. Insulting strangers online is so delightfully masculine. The lovely folks who told me to dump her, because she's fat, get the disappointing but not unexpected shitheads, shout out as well. For the overwhelming majority of people, though, I am just breathtaken by the kind and supportive comments we've gotten. Thank you for the treasure trove of advice and LPTs, and all the love. You folks are amazing.
This is too cute. My only advice is to make sure she's cool with the treadmill. As much as I'd like to think she would be over the moon with it, there's always the small chance she could see it as you saying she does need to lose weight. Remember, that's her insecurities talking though, not her. Keep up the good work op. Smile with a halo.
Nice smiley face. Glad it all worked out for you.
Dance lessons, a great thing Toto as a couple. Only one suggestion. Let her be in on the equipment decision. She's going to be the one using it, so she needs to choose something she likes. Sometimes treadmills are okay-ish, and if that's what she wants then that's great. However, she may be even happier with a good dance floor. They have some built-in springiness, some floor-to-ceiling mirrors and some kick-ass sound system or Bluetooth headphones. She may even be into something like pole dancing. It's an unbelievable full-body workout. And super confidence building. Installing a proper pole is actually a very challenging structural engineering project, so it can get pricey. She may also prefer an exercise cycle or an elliptical. Both are very good machines, and a cycle has the extra benefit of possibly turning into a TV or gaming seat. I can't count the number of hours I've spent burning calories on a bike while playing a game or watching a YouTube clip.
It sounds like you have a beautiful and healthy relationship.
Just a suggestion you totally don't have to take. Look into a rowing machine. Treadmills can be murder on the knees, especially using one to lose weight. Rowers give a better full body workout and have way less wear and tear on your joints. Just my 2 cents. Great job.
As a larger girl who worries all the time that my fiancé might one day realize how disgusting I am and leave me, this post made me fucking sob. You're an excellent human being op.
I have PCOS2 and my sex drive disappeared for a year or so. I also struggle with similar insecurities, weight issues, but the real culprit was incredibly low progesterone levels. Have your girlfriend go to an endocrinologist or OB/GYN and request a hormone panel. It was wild to be told at 27 that my progesterone levels were that of a postmenopausal woman. Doc put me on progesterone supplements and insecurities and weight issues are still there, but my sex drive returned. I never would have found out if I hadn't moved to a new city where I found a new doctor who asked about my sex drive. When I mentioned it wasn't what it used to be, he immediately ordered a hormone panel. I had just assumed that my issue was psychological because that's kinda what women are told is the issue whenever sex drive decreases come up. TLDR, decrease in sex drive for young people is abnormal and it may not be as simple as low self-esteem. Tell your girlfriend to have her hormone levels tested.
Don't get a treadmill or any other Exerix equipment. She will take that as I was bullshitting about saying I find you attractive. Lose weight. She will also have guilt when she does not use it. Maybe offer to go for a walk and hold hands. Dancing. Something together. Let her find what she is comfortable with.
Wow, what a beautiful ending. Props to you and AMP, cheers to y'all.